there, my name is Julie Fei-Fan Balzer, and today I'm going to talk to you all about Scan and Cut Canvas, which is a great online resource for creating designs, importing SVG files, and doing so many other things with your Scan and Cut. So when you log on to scandandcutcanvas.brother.com, you'll see that you can get started with a free account, all new, and it'll take you through some easy steps, or if you already have an account, you can log in. So that's just what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click Stay Logged In, and I'm going to log into my account. Now, once I'm logged in, I'm going to be able to see all of my projects if I've saved things into the cloud. Now, this is a program that exists in a cloud, and what does that mean? That means that it doesn't matter where you are. You always have it as long as you have internet access. It's not on your computer, it's somewhere out in the cloud. So that means you can go to your sister's house, your friend's house, on vacation, whatever it is, and you can still access all of your Scan and Cut files that are held in Scan and Cut Canvas. So I'm going to choose New right here from my projects. And looking at the screen now, there are a couple different things I want to show you. So the first is down the left side, you'll see this thing that says Pattern. And you can see there's basic patterns, and if I click on that, it'll let me see all the different basic patterns I can choose from, and I can hit the back button right here. I can click on border, and I can again see all the different border patterns for me to choose from, and again the back button makes it very easy. Logo. What is logo? Well, logo is going to be all those fancy words that they put together for us, which is kind of cool, I think. And then of course there's going to be text, and you have a variety of really cool fonts to choose from. Now, if you go up across the top, you have this series of buttons. Now the thing is that actually all the functions that you see the buttons for are actually also located under the drop-down menu. So either way that your brain works, whether you're an icon person or a person who likes the drop-down menus, there's a way for you to do it in Scan and Cut Canvas. So if we just go down these really quickly, if we go to the project drop-down menu, you'll see create new project, overwrite this project, save as another project, lots of different options here. Download for Scan and Cut, that's really going to convert it to an FCM file, which is the file that Scan and Cuts read. You can see, of course, that you can change an SVG to an FCM, image tracing, all sorts of stuff. You can choose whether you're using that 12 by 12 mat or the 12 by 24 mat, which is a great size for cutting fabric. And then of course back to your projects if you want to look at anything that's saved. Up under the edit menu, it's all the stuff that you're already used to, whether you use Word or any other basic program. You're going to see undo, redo, select all, etc., etc. I certainly don't have to read them all to you. You can take some time to explore what there is under each of these menus. And similarly with View, you can zoom in a lot so you can see exactly what you're doing. You can also show the cutting line, show the drawing line, so it lets you see exactly what you want and have just that little bit of extra control. So if the screen on the Scan and Cut isn't quite big enough for you, this is another way that you can really see what you're doing. So why don't we try out pushing some of these icon buttons, which I think is kind of fun. So for instance, this one is known as the Freehand Draw. And what that's going to allow me to do, and I am switching to a pen tablet that I like to use, but you of course could use a mouse instead. But I'm going to go ahead and I can draw anything that I want. I can do some handwriting, I can add petals to a flower. Whatever it is, it becomes my own work of art right in here with my handwriting without even thinking about it. And that's kind of cool, right? Now, let's say that you want to do some basic welding. Well, let me show you how easy that is to do. So let's say I want to take a triangle, which I'm just going to go over here to Pattern and grab my triangle. Come on, baby. Come on over. And then let's say I want to take an arrow and attach it to the triangle. Well, now these are two different shapes, but I want Scan and Cut to cut them as a single shape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all, and then I'm simply going to go right up here to my weld tool, and I'm going to go ahead and weld them. And now you can see it becomes one shape. Now this is something that people do a lot with text, but you could also do it with, linking two hearts together or two puppies or whatever it is that you feel like. So I hope that you will take some time to explore Scan and Cut Canvas. It's easy to use, totally intuitive, and it just adds another dimension to the kinds of projects that you can create with your Scan and Cut. For more tips, tricks, and tutorials, I hope you'll visit my blog at balzerdesigns.typepad.com, and be sure to check out the Scan and Cut website too at scandandcut.com.